Yo, what up, people?
Hey.
Hey. I say the same thing every time, too. Yo, what up, good people? Maybe we should switch it up.
Hey, yo, what up, good people?
Hey! Hey, I'm Wayman.
I'm Robbie.
Hey, and this is Love, Logic, Laughter. We be sounding so. This is Love, Logic, Laughter. Yo, what up?
I missed the love.
Yeah, you did.
Is that all right? No. We starting off.
That's nice. Hey, but you know, we back. It's good to see y'all again. So we took a little break, for that season, but we back with like season 2, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, this like it's Power, huh?
Yeah.
Power and Snowfall and The Shy.
Okay.
But the thing is, we ain't gonna make everybody wait months and months and months, and then you have to go back to the last episode,
right? And
try to remember what happened before the new one,
right?
We just took a short little break, but hey, we back. Mm-hmm. Hey, before you do anything else, ain't nothing changed. Mm-hmm. Like it, share it, subscribe.
Yes.
Come on, man. Good comments, all of that stuff. Instagram, hit the Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Share that.
You ain't saying that. You just
share that. Comment on that. Follow us.
Yeah. All of that. Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel good. How about you?
Yeah. Hey, it's been a rough one here lately.
Oh, you had a good week.
But I'm yet holding on. I am yet holding on. Hey, but we got the homie here.
Dr. Word Up.
Hey, yo, for real though. Donnie, what's happening, man?
Man, Kang. Not gang, but Kang. Yeah. Man, listen, y'all. Check this out. Me and my girl, we was at the goddamn. Listen, hold on, man.
What number is this?
That part don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. But
we in the midst of quarantine, so a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. A lot of changes, transitions and stuff.
Okay.
But she sent me on a little run for some Raising Cane's, and I'm gonna tell you, first of all, they chicken strips wouldn't be what they are without the sauce. Kang.
And that is fact. Mm-hmm.
So we go up to the drive. I'll go up to the drive-thru, man, and I see this person sharp as a tack.
Okay.
Hand me my order. Now, the chicken filet, I'm used to that, like, because they do that. But the Cane's, they just have a little T-shirt and stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, boy, you look like you should be owning the place.
Clean, huh?
But you serving.
Cleaning than the Board of Health, huh?
Man, cleaning than the Board of Health. Come to find out, man, they over here sending the corporate people to cook my goddamn chicken strips. My Raising Cane's chicken strips, my Raising Cane's sauce. What's going on with that?
I saw it on the news and like on different blogs, and I was like, I couldn't believe it, but I was like, are they sending corporate people who are in admins in the office out to make my chicken strips just out in the field?
Could you imagine how that meeting went? It's like, all right, guys, thanks for everybody being here. Okay, Bob, marketing. You're going to fries. All right. Hey, Debbie, HR. You're on strips. You're on. And then it's always the one black person. They better not call my name.
They better not.
Hey, Jason. You're on sauce.
That's the best one to be on.
Right. Then it's always the last one. Hey, Karen. You're our fave. Hey, what we're going to do, we're going to put you on tea and lemonade. Those Arnold Palmers, they love them.
I would have been so mad. But, people are not going to work. I have seen more like now hiring signs everywhere. But
I don't get it, because I thought like all the major benefits like kind of ran out. Like it hadn't been, a bunch of stimulus.
PPP, they still.
Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. I know they still living off the PPP.
Some people are. Some people, are still getting unemployment. They're still getting.
I thought them ran out. They still getting that?
Yes. It's not the same amount.
Gotcha.
But you can still get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's tough out here. I'm just curious how that conversation went. Now, number one, the first thing I thought about was, like, did you think those people were beneath you that was working at, at the actual location in the restaurant?
And now you're there with
them. That is a humbling experience. If you've been thinking like all of this stuff in your mind, like ain't no way, and then all of a sudden you get that tap like, hey, yeah, we're gonna need you downtown Dallas. You're gonna have to hit that 8 o'clock shift. Like,
but to give the best experience, like you have to have done everything all the way up. Like,
sure.
so most admins or people in the corporate office really should.
Oh, like they should.
Yeah, you should have started, doing what you're making decisions for other people to do. Really.
Well, yeah, I mean, but yeah, Chick-fil-A, they do that. Like, you be looking like, hey.
Yeah, you have to do it for so long before they let you have a franchise.
You be like, yeah, who grandfather is this? Like, you should be retired. He right there on the drive-thru. Hey, what's your name? Have a blessed one. Go ahead, follow this car right behind you. Like,
my pleasure. That's their face. My pleasure.
I said, follow this car right behind you. And y'all wouldn't even gonna stop me, huh? You see how people do? Like, you just let you stop, follow this car right behind you. And people just laugh you on through. Y'all ain't listening to nothing I was saying.
I was just trying to move it on.
Good, Donnie, where you at?
Right, Donnie.
Hey, I'm listening.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, but back to it. I mean, I don't know that. It's a humbling experience for the people in the corporate office, but then it's actually kind of sad. I mean, because you're right. Every time you ride around, you just see all these now hiring signs. I mean, even when you talk to entrepreneurs, it's hard for them to get.
It is super
help.
hard right
like,
now.
Nobody wants to work.
People are inconsistent, and I really think it's because of that time off with quarantine, like people not having to be out. I think they kind of got complacent and used to being at home, and they don't really want to work. Yeah,
people probably just downsize everything in their life. They're like, all right, I don't need cable. I stole somebody's Netflix password,
Scamming.
so I'm good on that. Yeah, people are doing a lot of scamming out here, and or they just like, I cut cable, I cut internet, I cut all of this. I know what it takes to live, and we just gonna rock with that.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but I don't know how long that's gonna work. Some of them folks gonna quit and go to another company. It's like, hey, I didn't sign up. I thought I was director of sales.
Not.
You got me making box combos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. It's a lot going on.
Hey, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. Donnie, you got something?
What else you got?
But hold on. But I'm gonna tell you what's funny is if they don't know the phrase that they say when you pull up, what is it? Hey, chicken, can I get your caniac? Like
caniac. Yeah. Wait.
Do you know the company?
But
motto?
you know what? By our crib,
They don't say that.
they don't be saying that.
No.
Oh, they tripping.
They might be tired.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all them folks because there's some folks that wear Donnie, you one of the people that wear Raising Cane now?
I did at first, but it didn't last.
Cause I ain't gonna put my boy out there, but hey, you know exactly who I'm talking to.
You.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking to. Soon as we ride through Cane, hey, swipe my card. Hey, bro, you got perks? Hey.
He got the rewards.
Yeah,
the
you know what I'm saying?
rewards.
Hey, I need all my points. I'm like, all right, King, you got it. All right, cool. Go ahead, Donnie. What else you got for us?
So listen, y'all. It's 2021, and we're nearing towards the end. And y'all know what? COVID is still going on. Like, I mean, I literally thought it was going to be something that was like that year, but it's still going on. So tough to like, they're saying it's even worse than what it was when it started to now that we got this vaccination that is now was a thing of choice. Is now, hey, you need to get it. Some jobs are even now requiring that you get it. Like larger companies, they're pushing for that to get that. So guys, what's going on? What are we doing? What's happening?
Go ahead.
Oh, well, thanks. I think it's a lot going on still. And even though they have the vaccine, I know that some people are still wanting to do their research. They don't want to just, make a decision without, educating themselves. But it's something that we do have. So I think that people should be intentional about learning about it to see if it's something they want to do or not.
Right.
Go
ahead.
Then I also think that if you're, if you decide not to, you do your research or whatever, and you decide not to do the vaccine, that, you should at least still be wearing your face mask or, doing those other precautions that we've been doing for the past year and a half, 2 years now.
Yeah, I think also just like you said, we need to take time and look at all the individuals that we know that were affected by, COVID, this virus. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know someone who passed away, or who might have been extremely sick, or who just caught, the virus, like in general, or maybe passed it along to somebody else. Like, it's not, it's not a fluke, it's not a hoax. Like, it's actually real, and I think it's not going to go away. And I think for me, I look at it a little differently too, because of the industry that I'm in. Being in medical sales, and so I kind of have conversations with a lot of doctors and providers, and those people on the front line who go out there every day. My hat's off to anybody who's working in medical, in the medical field, and you serving. So yeah, we appreciate everything you do, because
thank you.
They go out every day and they see it firsthand, while others don't really take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so they
risk
see
it
people,
all.
and ICU and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I was having a conversation with a guy who's about to have a child, and he was saying that the hospitals are so full that the doctor told them, like, hey, we're gonna wait till the last minute to have your baby. It's like, you need to wait until pretty much the head dropping out, and then you come in. I'm sorry, it is not funny, but I was just thinking like the head dropping out, like, oh yeah, but it's like, you pretty much need to wait until the baby is coming, because we got to make sure we have room for you. We don't really have room for you to come in and then kind of be in there for 3 or 4 days and hoping that the baby comes. And it's like, you need to wait till the last minute. And if not, and then we'll induce and go into labor. And it's crazy. But then, like you said, do your research on the vaccination and all that stuff. But, because I don't want to rub anyone the wrong way.
But on the research.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You're doing what you're doing now. You cut me off. Like, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you don't cut me off now. I don't even know what I was going to say.
On the research, I was just going to say not social media research, like real research. That's all I was going to say.
Yeah. You just threw me off. Like, I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, so people should do, you should do your research. But then, it's a lot of people that have a lot of things to say about the vaccine. Now, to each his own. But you need to have a lot of things to say about everything, and not just the vaccination. Because a lot of y'all trust in that birth control. Some of y'all are birth control babies, or done had birth control babies. You ain't even thought twice about. He's like, y'all, you on the pill? I'll bet we going in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what birth control is doing. So, are you on the pill? Bet. Like, that's all you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, a lot of people out here pill.
And it fails every day.
Come on, man. A lot of people out here pill popping. You don't know what you popping. Hey, yeah, man, just trying to catch me a little high. You ain't did the research on that? Or any other thing that you indulge in. Do your research on that. Don't just be like, oh, well, I don't trust in it. They poisoning us and all this stuff. It's a lot of drugs. And I mean drugs that people use for recreational use and all that stuff that can tear your insides up and poison you and all that stuff. And you're still doing that. So don't be this way only with the vaccine. But when it comes to everything else, it's like, oh.
You trust it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're putting in your body. So my thing is, do your research, real research, and don't put other people in jeopardy. Like, always be thinking about people who have other comorbidities or other pre-existing issues that, that's going on, because they're more at risk of contracting the virus. Like, think about the people around you. Think about the people that you can possibly pass the virus off to. That's it. Like, I feel like I'm going on and on. What you got?
That's
you
it.
got anything else? God bless. Do your research. on everything.
On everything.
And not just the vaccine and people you see on social media.
Don't be too woke.
Yeah.
Because you sleep.
Yeah. Because a lot of these people y'all awakening to do not have the credentials y'all think they have. They ain't be doctor such and such and brother this and be straight creeps out here. That's the first thing creep.
Creep.
So I creep. What you got done in my head?
Hey, so check this out. With everything going on, quarantine and stuff. Me and my girl, we got into it.
Is this the one you just referenced?
The one,
at the beginning, or
this,
somebody else?
This is
So
fresh.
you broke
this is
up
the one
with her in the midst of these other two questions.
And this
Gotcha.
listen, and she became
Well,
an
you
ex
quick,
quick.
boy.
I'm quick.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Quick.
Okay.
So, and this is a way to become an ex quick. So I'm texting my baby. I'm like calling her. All of that. Come on now. Foreshadow. And so I'm texting her. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, she doing something. And I know 90% of the time, 100% of the time, people have their phone on them. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's on vibrate or silent, and she ain't feeling it. But I'm looking on my Instagram. I'm looking at the people that look at my stuff, and she looked at it during the time I'm calling her. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is a problem. And then I called her again, and you know what she did?
It ain't nothing. All right.
Declined you? Didn't
No,
answer.
she DM'd me on Instagram. I said, girl, yeah, you an ex. Yeah, if you gonna do that, like, baby, I know I missed your call, but I just wanted to let you know I saw you. What? On Instagram? Why you doing that?
Okay.
So, yeah. So, listen, when it comes to that, are people just too busy to answer? Like, if you see it, are you just not answering?
Man.
Are you just ignoring? How does that work for y'all?
Nobody is never too busy not to answer the phone. Like, sometimes, like, you got some things going on, but not all the dang time. You ain't that busy. Like, you not that busy. I don't care what you say.
Or you can call right back.
Yeah, or call back a little later on. There's some folks who don't never answer the phone, and then you see, oh, my bad, but you always got your phone in your hand on social media, liking Beyonce and Kanye and everybody else posts, but you too busy to answer the phone. Like, that irks me. It's like, when did we get to the point that we don't know how to communicate or properly communicate via like words?
Voice, yeah.
Voice, because words could be in text, but
text,
via voice. It's like, man, I can understand, like, sometimes you might not feel like talking, but not like all the time. Like, you might miss out on something. It could be emergency, or somebody could really need something. But then you write on social media, liking stuff, and
You said something there.
What?
You can miss out. Someone could be calling for an opportunity, but you didn't answer.
Yep.
So I call the next person.
Yep, I've done that before. I've
You
called
missed-
people
you
whether I was
missed
trying to put them onto business or something, and if you don't answer, or, not even you don't answer, but if you don't hit me back, I'm like, oh, it's good. This been, oh, bro, I ain't see you call. Now, come on, man, you can't use that every time. So you mean to tell me every time I call, you just so happen to miss? Oh, I ain't know. You called me?
Or at least a text. You could text and be like, because I have to do that a lot. I'm with a client, or, I'm doing something, but I'll at least text you and let you know. Like, just some kind of communication, I feel.
But then you be together with the person, and they ain't put the phone down. You got to charge it. My battery about to die. Like,
That's true, too. I think people got to remember, too, if I'm your friend or a close associate or whatever, and I hang out with you and I see that you always have your phone or you always have it in your hand, then I'm going to remember that when I call you and be like, why are they not answering? They always have their phone in their hand. And in this age of social media, like you said, I mean, you can see when someone has liked something, like if it's one of your main friends or whatever, like you can see where they have liked something. So you would be like, hey, you didn't answer, you said you was doing this and this, but I see you on social media.
Right. And I think too, and that type of practice, like common practice, like it then bleeds over into your professional, space. Like you get to the point that you're so accustomed to not communicating in your circle and avoiding people that when you get in that professional space, you don't even know how to properly communicate. Somebody asks you a question and then you don't know how to respond to complete a sentence, or you know, you send an email that's in shorthand text form and stuff like, man, just pick up the phone and say something every time. You know, people want to know if your voice still the same. Like, did you lose your voice? Are you talking with a voice box? Like, can you like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
That is like you want to hear. I want to hear. You're
and two, you try to check on people's well-being, and it's easy to cover up behind the text. I can't hear no pain, no emotions, no anything via text. I can know if you BSing me when I hear you over the phone. I know how to probe and push enough to where I can tell if somebody's BSing. You don't know anything. Yeah, you can go all caps or go emoji and all of that stuff, but you know, it can be all nonsense, right?
That's true.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all, they make it so much easier to be able to do that. Like, even if you don't want to have a full conversation, there's a button that has a mic on it that you can hold so we can hear your voice. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though for sure, that Apple, I don't know about Android, but Apple has this.
That was a jab.
They have this feature
I'm about to
called.
say we have it, so don't worry about it. Go ahead.
They do have this feature called night mode, sleep mode, when it comes on at a certain time and you don't get no calls or notifications till the next day. And I'm guilty of using that one. Some of my friends like, hey, you need to turn that off, man. You don't know when an emergency coming on.
That is true.
Man.
Done. You need to cut that off.
But hey, between my hours of 10 to 8 p.m., emergencies are non-existent.
My office hours are
Yeah, 5 heartbeats on you now. Yeah, for real.
All right, cool. What else you got, Donnie?
All right, so y'all check this out. So y'all know we
This girl.
Oh no, this ain't got nothing to do. No relationship thing right here. So y'all know I'm a cinematographer. We have a great team. We have a great crew, and we do weddings. And we film. And
Hire paparazzi.
hire paparazzi. Started from the finish line. You know.
New lab.
Yeah, new lab visuals. So you know, we go to these weddings sometimes, and yeah, we get omitted from the eating of the plates, because some functions they don't have. You know, they have places designated just for a certain amount of people, or sometimes they have the buffet and we can go do what we got to do. But I've been in my team, we've been X'd out sometimes. But I recently heard, guys, and I don't know the full deal. I want y'all to just come on with me and help me out with this one, because I need the real deal details of this photographer I've heard that did not get a plate and gotten his emotions and what happened from that?
Make you cry sometimes.
I mean, what happened from that, y'all?
Well, I'll let you give the story and then I'll give my response, and then you can give your response.
Okay, well, there was a photographer.
Make you fall in love. Hey.
He was hired by someone he knew, and for a wedding, had been out there all day. I think he said he had been out there since 11 or 11:30,
I was tired, boss.
and was expected to be out there until 7. It was outside.
I was tired.
He said it was 110 degrees or something like that.
What? He was in Texas, huh?
I don't know, but he literally around 5 o'clock, he said he just wanted to take a break, a little 20-minute break, get some water, get something to eat. And
what time he get out there? My bad, I wasn't.
It was 11:30. To be singing emotions.
Yeah, and then I had looked at my phone because somebody had called. I'm just playing. You said what? 11:30.
It was about 11:30.
Okay, about 11:30.
Yes. So he wanted just a little.
Come back round up.
A little. Bro, relax. He just wanted, a little 20-minute break, water, a bite to eat. And when he asked about it, the guy who hired him, the groom, I guess, said that, you have to stay being a photographer or you'll leave without pay. So I believe he, kind of got upset. I mean, that's hard work. And so he deleted all the photos.
So just to recap, so he was going about 6 hours straight in 110 degree weather, taking photos and video and all, and moving around, getting people together. Like, hey, sir, can you put that down? Hey, can y'all come on in? Can you just put the drink down, take these pictures, sir? You can get back to that. Okay.
And wanted just a little 20. He asked for just 20 minutes.
Just a quick break. And they didn't give him that.
Right.
So he left.
And deleted all their photos.
I don't blame him. I'd have did it too.
Especially for a $250. I mean, Dunny, what you think about
Wait,
that?
wait, how much?
It was $250. I believe it was.
For 8 hours.
Yeah, because it
Ain't
was
no-
someone he knew. So he said he would take that same $250. He said I would have just gave you the $250 and to pay for some water or something to eat.
We gotta check the facts.
Well,
on
okay,
that.
we can check the
Wow.
facts. We
Man,
got-
hey, I don't blame him. Number one, there's folks right now, you know, that work a corporate job, you know, it might not be an entrepreneur, work a corporate job, and take a break as soon as they shift start. I know somebody right now that take a break. That matter of fact, I'm saying this on purpose because I want to see if this person really watch our podcast. I talked to a person who be on break before the shift even start. I'm like, ain't you supposed to be
Probably
here?
go get coffee.
No,
maybe get
like
breakfast.
be sitting in the car.
Oh.
Like I'm like, ain't you supposed to be at work? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna be in the car, but then we got a meeting. I'm gonna do the meeting right now, and then I'm gonna go in after the meeting. I want to see if you really look at this podcast because you know exactly who I'm talking about. But no, for real, that's really selfish, and because then you got to put yourself, and you know, and Donnie, you know. Y'all do a lot of work, like as entrepreneurs, when you trying to get people together and rally them up, and then especially if they inebriated, like if you've been on that drink or just they being hard headed or just stubborn, and you already doing all this additional work, and then people don't want to listen, and it's like, look, man, I got a
Mentally
job.
and physically.
Yeah, I got a job to do. Like you're already doing a lot leading up to this day, and then you out there and it's 110 degrees outside. And this man can't take 20 minutes? Man, I'd have left too. I'd have deleted every last one of them pictures.
Dunny, now you're a videographer, photographer. What would you have done in this?
So yeah, I mean,
Nah, this man's still trying to get busy.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no entrepreneur. I would have left. And I would have told you about yourself right there in your face.
Great.
As I deleted this, I'd have showed you everything that I took and would have been deleted. Why? Like, yeah, this could have been yours. Ooh, this was a good one of y'all. Delete. Look at,
But see,
ooh,
when you
look at your mom and them coming down the aisle. Delete.
Delete.
Man, I'd have been.
You'd have been doing the bow wow.
Yeah. Like the man can't get a break. There's, by law.
Here we go.
No, for real.
I know.
By law, like there's no job that can have you working. Now I'm just saying if you
without
want
15
to,
minutes,
without a break. So how do you expect this man, as an entrepreneur, doing a service for you and then gives you a discount?
Correct.
Ain't no way this man charged $250 for no wedding photos. And if he did, you gave this man a 95% discount.
he had to be the ultimate homie.
For sure.
Ultimate.
For sure. And this
Now,
man
would
can't
you
get
do your homie that way though? I wouldn't.
Hell yes, I would.
No, I'm saying do them that way where you wouldn't give them nothing to.
Oh, yeah, first of
give
all-
them the break after they already hooked you up.
I told him like, yeah, bro, I ain't
can
tripping.
eat,
Like, do you
yeah.
think? Because what you don't want is for this man to pass out. Then what? So what you gonna say? Hey, dog, hey, get up, Craig. Wait, come on, Craig. Like, you gonna wake him up and then be like, come on, bro. Like, hey, we need you to finish, man. Like, we finna do the first dance.
Right.
Like, I don't know. That's selfish. Like, some people are just heartless,
Yeah.
man. Like, you heartless. Like, this man been outside.
No, like moral meter here.
Yeah.
You do better than that.
And then, like, we just got to paint the picture. The groom wasn't even outside the entire time. He was on the inside and
waiting
probably,
on photo. Mhm.
Yes, while this man is out taking pictures of the guests, of the decor setup beforehand, taking pictures of them probably outside for, you know, the pictures they got to take before. Yes. And man, it's so much.
So the wedding was
There's so
outside
much
the
I wanna
entire
say.
time.
Well, you know, we don't know all of that. He just
Okay.
said it was outside. It was
Yeah.
110
Oh, I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you know, even if the ceremony was like,
Yeah,
you know,
even
Yeah.
if
that's brutal for
I've
y'all.
seen people sweating and leaving ceremonies to go inside.
I get up and go in and be like, look, man, I'll catch y'all at the reception.
But see, I mean, but here's the thing with something like that, like deleting the whole thing is a bit extreme because that is that memory, you know, that time that they get. That's the only time they'll get that. Like they can't just redo the wedding. I mean, twice. So in my case, I wouldn't edit the photos or anything like that. They get exactly what they got off the camera, you know, because that would be okay, since I couldn't get a break and this is a discount, then, hey, this is what you get.
I see.
So let me play devil's advocate for a moment then. So what would have happened? This guy didn't get a break or something. Let's say it was a pond or something right there. You know how people like to stand by, get a little pond. What if he passes out? And then his camera going a while. Like he passed out because he dehydrated and all that stuff.
Then they would have lost it anyway.
Yeah, so then, but then what would the groom?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I already didn't charge you.
yeah.
What I normally charge.
We need to check the facts on that.
Yeah,
But
we
if that's
do,
the
we
case,
do.
I already didn't charge you a lot. Man,
Because maybe it was a deposit. What's the $250?
it's people charging $250 for a headshot
Yeah.
to go on your LinkedIn page. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they charge that for
Not for the whole.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I just don't like when people get selfish like that and don't think about. And I'm always like that. I always want to think about being in the other person's shoes.
Another person's shoes.
Yeah, it's like 110 degrees. Man,
Yeah, we
look.
know you don't like the heat.
Man, look, be man trying to cut some grass out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, and two, also, because what I'm thinking is like, of course, that friendship is probably ruined. Like,
sure.
it's over. But what that can do also is lead to, because you're still in customer service when you do this type of stuff. So what that can do is like they
Kinda
can
giving us
spread.
the professional.
now they trying to get this
Hey,
Okay.
you know, when you
New
look
lab.
at, they can spread in class. All it takes is one bad review. Because remember the roaches in the
The roaches
all
at
it
the
takes is for
restaurant.
somebody
Right.
to see that after they done, did this discount. And I don't care how much you say, hey, it was this and that was just third. They gonna listen to the person that was getting the service.
Yes, that is true.
So then, I mean, he might get a bad review for his humble for asking for a break.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is, you seek out a vendor, you need to add them to your plate count.
Please
Don't be selfish.
don't be selfish.
They get hungry too. They tired.
They have worked all day and even leading up to
Come
that.
on now,
yeah,
sugar low. You know what I'm saying?
stressed out,
Come on now, feet hurting,
trying to do a good service.
back
for you.
aching, back aching. You know what I'm saying? Breath hot, sweating.
Remember how you used to tell me to keep my mints?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep the mints on deck. You hear me?
My team didn't tell me.
Armpits sweating. Like, come on, man. Hey, yeah, but just like, all seriousness.
Yeah.
If you just
Take care of. Yeah.
Take care of your vendors and don't be selfish. Like, oh, I'm paying them for a service. Yeah, you are, but at the end of the day, just add them in. Like, they need a break. They provide a service for you, and if you want the best out of them, then
Ooh,
you need to
that's
make
good.
sure
That's good.
that they. You want me to say that again? If you want the best out of them,
You want the best out of us.
you need to make sure that they're good. Make sure they get a quick little break or just get a bite to eat. And that way they can give you, the service that you want and give you the excellence that, that you need.
Come on.
Yeah. You need me to do a commercial? Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
I'd have deleted them pictures too, my boy. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I'd have deleted them too.
My boy.
That's why I ain't an entrepreneur right now. I'd have deleted him. I'd have went right back to
I
work
just
on
couldn't
Monday.
believe they didn't want him to eat. Most black people don't want you to not eat.
Man,
oh, they was
want
black.
you to
Oh,
eat.
Robbie,
I'd have deleted him and went. Hey,
Oh, Lord.
Black people want you to eat their food. They want to know how it tastes, like how you liked it,
They must have been on a budget. It had to be on a budget.
balling on a budget, huh?
Like 2 people to a plate kind of budget.
2 people to
Come on, man. Hey.
But Robbie, who do you ask? Like, so how do you set that up? Do you check with the event planner, or who do you tell to say, hey, let's make sure that
we would just tell you would tell the event planner, but we usually get with the client, and when they do their counts, like if they have like a plated dinner or something like that, you would get their counts and then ask if they are including vendors. So they usually add 7 or 8, like they add more. Now for buffet, it's pretty easy because most caterers always are going to make more than enough.
But you know what? Now that we are like talking about this more, excuse me, why did he even have to go up to the groom to ask them for a plate? When y'all are at events, the bridal party never knows if y'all eat or not. They're off doing their thing. Think about this, like they're dancing and stuff. They don't know where y'all at. Like Dunny, like
And if you
y'all
have me,
are not.
I tell them, hey, y'all eat now.
Yeah, y'all are
It's
not
time to
recording every single second of the event. Like if people are getting up to get their, plates and they're going table to table, like
And it's weird filming and photographing people eating. They don't like you get them, putting a green bean in they, they're like, wait a minute, man, what you doing?
Yeah, so that's usually the slow time. That's when we usually, suggest that all vendors eat is during when.
Did we waste all this time talking about something that wasn't even real?
What you think?
Man, this probably wasn't even real, man. Think about this. Who do you know? We the bridal party, right?
There was a whole post about it though.
We the bridal party, right?
Uh-huh.
If somebody come tapping on my shoulder, I'm be like, man, what you want? Like, bro, I know you just didn't come up here and ask me about a plate, bro. Like, go ask somebody else. Like,
well, we got another
think about
question.
this.
Look at you.
Yes, like, come on, man. They done played us.
Maybe. Let's go to
We've been hoes, Tommy. what you got, Donnie?
All right, so listen. Here we go. I'ma just for the people listening. I'm gonna hit y'all.
You wouldn't dare.
Come on, I'm gonna hit y'all with this real.
Nah, man. No. Just bias.
Hold on.
That's bias. You gonna have to do.
Wait a minute. Let me do this. Hit me. All the chronic in the world couldn't even mess with you. You're the ultimate high. You hear what I'm saying, baby? Now check this out. Best boy group in the land. Take my money.
Bro, you crazy.
My house and my car. Come on, y'all help me.
All right, so for everybody who not really catching what Donnie's saying, Donnie is saying
Best boy group in the land.
We have this debate of who is the best male R&B group. And he said Jodeci.
Fiending.
Boy, you been swallowing pop rock. Boy, like, there's no way. There's no way.
Let's have a healthy debate.
All right.
Come on, man. There's no way.
Who doing that?
Bro.
Who else doing that?
Bro.
Huh?
I mean, we got Casey and JoJo. Okay.
Baby, I'm begging. Who doing that?
We're not saying they don't have a few. They have a few.
Donnie,
It's the best.
Donnie, look. Who did KC get that from?
Themselves.
One Yeezy.
Themselves. No.
Bruh.
One
Come on, man. You got it from One Ye.
No.
There's nobody.
That's a totally different
There's
sound.
no R&B group that is beating Boys to Men.
You
I don't care
trip-
what you say.
Okay, listen.
You
You gotta
coming
go
with
all the
all
way
freaky
back.
hits, bro. Like you coming with all freaky hits.
You gotta go back.
But you playing Jodeci in the bedroom, man, and that's it, man.
Because
Acapella?
I'm telling you, if you do
besides that song, bro.
if you do a poll, I'm telling, and don't even if you just say who's the best R&B male vocalist in
Boyz
the
II
land,
Men.
they not even gonna come up in the subject.
Wait.
That's what's gonna happen. First one they gonna say is Jodeci, Silk, Drew Hill. They gonna be Boyz II Men.
Hey.
That cornballs,
No.
those cornballs. No,
You
listen.
forget,
Are you
you
serious?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And that's
you
just-
forgetting about 112. Now they not. I wouldn't say those the best, but you forgetting about 112.
They'll say them before Boyz II Men.
They not gonna
They'll say them before Boyz II Men because
Y'all are nuts.
no, listen, I'll give Boyz II Men the accolades. They get that because they are like on the charts. But when it comes to R&B, like just R&B groups, I promise you,
You see this face?
that's what's gonna happen.
Belongs on the tissue.
Jodeci is gonna come up and win it majorly.
You crazy.
Yes, they
Put the
will.
poll up.
We,
No.
we
All
gonna
right,
put it up.
so we're gonna put a poll up. Let me ask this.
Talk to me.
You just named Jodeci, 112, H-Town, all that.
Silk.
Blase.
It's Silk. Thank you. I forgot Silk. Yeah, Silk.
Hey,
Freak
but
me,
if
baby.
all of them had a concert, how long is that concert gonna last?
Oh, you just gonna get to the punch. It don't matter. You gonna get there. You gonna get what you get. You gonna get some ooh yeah.
How long we been on this podcast? This podcast this episode of this podcast will be longer than any one of their
don't
concerts.
do that. Don't do that. Come on, Wayman.
But
Don't do
Boyz
that
II
to
Men,
them.
they gonna put on a show.
And they gonna get
show.
sleepy. People gonna get sleepy.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
no.
Bro, we seen them in Vegas.
Yeah.
They were throwing panties on the stage.
Who? What panties?
People was
They weren't
people
throwing no
was
panties
standing
to
up
no.
the
Hey, but they
entire-
not throwing panties
yes,
on the
they
stage.
was.
When they got on
And
the-
people was up the entire time.
And these were no granny panties
Looking
thrown
for
on
the
the stage.
exit.
These
They
were
was
some
up
panty
looking for
panties.
the exit.
It was
What?
not
I mean, you
looking
go
for the
listen.
exit.
Here's the thing, because when you play some Jodeci, when you play some versus Boyz II Men, like you gonna, I'm telling you, you gonna have a nice dinner party, and you gonna hear some. Oh, I think I'm gonna, marry my woman. Let me play bend the knee. I give you that.
Okay.
But when it come to the keeping the marriage going, making the babies, you ain't putting on no Boyz II Men. That's the last thing you thinking
Bro.
about.
But
you
you
thinking about,
said-
baby, I'm begging, when you trying to get your girl back. Baby, I'm begging, baby. Huh? When you want her to stay, baby, won't you just Come on, Wayman. What
Come on, man.
what
you
you
can
got?
play Boyz II Men in any and every setting, any type of occasion. You just put Jodeci in a box.
You just put them in
Because
only
we adults. This is for the
no,
adults.
No. But we
we grown.
said best overall R&B. You put them in a box of just sexual healing. That's where you put them. You put them way over
I
there.
did not do that. I said when you want to get your girl.
No,
back,
you said
didn't.
making
I said when
babies.
you want
said making babies.
making
You said
babies,
that.
when
Get
you
your
want her
girl
to
back.
stay.
Come on,
Getting
man.
in the groove,
You
keeping them
listen to
married.
that. Huh?
Boyz II Men has a song for every single occasion.
Yesterday.
Give me something.
Bro,
On bended knee.
yesterday, on Bended Knee, Water Runs Dry, Motown Philly,
Okay.
One Sweet Day, with Rock. Like, do we gotta keep going, bro?
All right, that's a few. Okay,
Bro.
that's a few.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
no.
when you.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, man.
Okay.
We don't even know what we
Everyone knows it.
Man, come
Okay.
on, man.
And so
Across
yeah.
all.
But you ain't listen. I'm telling you, if you
No, they don't
got somebody
talk to you,
riding
man.
the day,
it's
you
okay.
got somebody riding the day, cruising. Are they putting on Boyz II Men or Jodeci?
I'm putting on.
That wasn't your question though.
But I'm saying
The question was
The-
who's the
what's
best?
the best-
the best
R&B.
group is gonna be on your playlist.
But I will
Boyz
say
II Men.
Boyz II Men. But I will say
What's gonna come up on my Spotify before Boyz II Men gonna come up before Jodeci?
but I will
Garen freaking T.
I will say this is a healthy debate. In the runnings though, we still would have Jagged Edge, Silk,
Oh, yeah.
112
Oh, yeah.
will be in there. Drew Hill
Drew Hill,
make
yeah.
it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Boyz II Men
Wait, hit that again.
Right.
Wait, what? Yeah, tell me. Come on now. Yeah,
Anything.
yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, hey, but no, Boyz II Men number 1, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I give Boyz II Men that because, like I say,
Now
I
you
like
wanna
Boyz
come
II Men.
Come on home.
Come on with us.
I like
The
Let It
name
Snow.
stays home.
I like Let It
The
Snow.
name got my daddy blood on it. The name stays home.
Let It Snow is dope, but that's only because Brian McKnight. Like Boyz II Men held it down,
And see-
but Brian
see
McKnight.
that guys,
Yeah,
he,
we-
he even
over
brought
here.
in another song
Yeah.
that we didn't
Come
mention.
Yeah,
to
we ain't even
the mystery. Yeah.
Gonna wrap this up.
Right.
Boyz II Men. Hey,
We gonna put a poll.
We gonna put the poll out.
Put the poll.
We gonna put.
Show me the poll.
Yeah. Show me
And
the
watch
money.
Jodeci win that majority,
Come on, man.
heavily favored.
Ain't no.
Versus
no
Jodeci and
way.
Boyz II Men. Jodeci.
What you crazy? Daddy, you crazy?
Huh?
You crazy?
Time to
Because you
wrap
can
it
put
up,
one of their
guys.
songs on repeat versus them playing their whole track, and you're gonna be like,
Man,
hey,
at
repeat
this point
that
in his
one.
life,
Come and talk to me.
KC
Even the
couldn't
remix.
hold a note if you wanted to. Like, man. Wanye,
He sound like Martin. Huh? Casey,
Yeah.
JoJo.
Here we go.
Wanye tearing them up.
With the head shake. Come on, with the head bow.
Wanye bringing his little boys out, and they gonna tear Jodeci up, man. Anyway,
Anyway.
This was good.
yeah,
This was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good. We gonna see what this poll talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah, we got to see that.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, but as always, New Lab with his Jodeci loving. No, but nah. As always, New Lab on the visuals. He will not ask you for a plate. He just gonna go get it himself.
Right.
If y'all don't put it in. So no, I'm serious. Holla at New Lab for all the visuals. Destined with Attentions with the drip
The
as
drip.
always. Hey, the website. The website will be up next week.
Yeah, it's on
We
the
putting
way.
it out. Yeah, the website will be up next week. It's a soft launch with some of the merch that you see. We're not gonna put everything out, but we're gonna have
Some of our faves.
yeah, some of our
Yeah.
faves. Nice selection, and we're gonna bring it out in phases. So we just ask that y'all support, buy it,
wear it,
share it. You know, hey, we got an event coming up, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Glow Crazy.
Glow Crazy.
We having a little paint party, a glow in the dark paint party, Halloween edition. We want you to wear costumes. It's October the 30th.
Yep, Saturday, October the 30th. That's if you're in the DFW area.
Yeah. Or you can come. If you're out,
well, if you're traveling, if you're outside, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're traveling. So we'll have the Eventbrite up at the top of next week as well. We'll have 3 different time slots. It's going to be sponsored by The Experience Love Logic Laughter, which is us. So.
We got special guest Paint Jam Dallas will be there.
Yeah, we'll have a DJ. It's going to be dope. So we ask that you support us with that. The Eventbrite link will be out at the top of next week. That's it. Yeah. Several time selections, but you'll see all of that information. Anything else? Any other shout out? Yeah. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Come on now. Huh? Hey.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Won't he will?
Hey, but no, shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. You know, thus far, we really appreciate y'all. You know, y'all know the story. We just kind of started this off and doing it. And, you know, we just here laughing, having a good time, you know, with Dunny. And, man, we just...
And special guests.
Yeah, and other special guests. Yeah. Oh, we're not even going to say it. But next episode is going to be... Oh, it's going to be dope. Woo! It's going to be dope. Yeah, y'all don't miss the next episode. Yeah. But, yeah, like always, like, share, subscribe. Comment. Hit the Instagram link. We putting out the website for the merch, so go to that, purchase it. We have the Glow Crazy party, so hit that Eventbrite and buy the tickets. Even if you want to buy tickets and not come and just support the cause. Yeah. Come on, we appreciate it. So anything else?
That's it.
Cool. I'm Wayman.
I'm Robbie.
Hey, we'll holla. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen.